Hello, 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 hello. My question is so serious. I see people jumping coming on because I see the people from the children government running around with a statement share the video because we're about to set the record straight. Even in Ohio, Festus Lomax. What's up, my brother? One of the problems we face in this country is illiteracy. And my opinions and thoughts are mine. That's why somebody called me and said, one Chinese man mentioned your name to the Supreme Court. I said, at least he did. But we are going to get justice. Tutate, the former Philippine strongman, man who brought the war on drugs. Thousands of people lost their lives. Today he's sitting in The Hague. I mean, he arrived there last night. He was arrested. And so for me, I don't talk without evidence. And that's why a lot of people will tune into my podcast when I put it on. I don't care whether you're sedition. I think you people are crossing the line. And no one wants to warn you people. Because no one knows that the dog that bites does not bark. Because the dog knows if he barks, the person he wants to bite will run away. The dog knows that if he barks, he will make enough noise to cause the intruder, the culprit, the doer to run away. So the fact that this government is quiet, very quiet, and respecting your rights to your opinions, expressed as thoughts, making threats, and the government is not responding harshly, so many of you think you can grow wings. But I'm here to remind you that the dog that bites does not bark. You don't want to look at me and say you are a betrayer. And then I say to you, you are a fool to think that I'm a betrayer. A person who betrays somebody must earn that person's trust and must be loyal to that person to be able to betray them. You look at a sound man like me and think that I should be loyal to a stooge or an idiot or a person that I'm far more educated and smarter than. Then something must be wrong with you. So just as I am a betrayer, so it is that you are a fool. And you are another dull skull. Say, I say, quote me. Because that's exactly the same thing that caused Costa to get angry. You don't want to see anything differently. The other person says, start running the government on Facebook. The person who went to make the silliest comment did not make it in your Bible. Or they did not make it in your what they call the book? Your journal. Yeah? When you account on Facebook, Then you'll tell other people not to come on Facebook. No, you're playing with the wrong guy. Even you go in the church, I'll go in the church. You come on Facebook, I will come on Facebook. You go YouTube, I will go YouTube. Anywhere you go, I will go. Just so you know. Alright? Keep that in mind. I don't run from where you go. When George Weah said all the people that are working with President Weah, they are all crooks, they are liars. When he said it in his living room to his children, no. I work in his government, he said it on Facebook. But out of respect, I did not respond to him. So none of y'all can tell me where to go to talk. Anywhere y'all talk, I will go talk. If you want to hear me, don't go talk there. Okay? If you're playing with Joseph Boakai and you think you can talk all day, he can't talk, he got something to say. And when he say it, it always has to do with the country. He ain't got nothing to do with your foolishness you're doing around. Our old man is too smart, too wise to be distracted. Okay? Alright. Now, let me deal with y'all for what I came here for today. And let me put it on because all of y'all in the country that can think the way the one-way street thinkers who believe that former President Weah is a god, that he must be worshipped. Okay? All of us don't think that way. Most of you are the first group of people to think that President Weah can never make a mistake ever in his life. Which is sad. How in the world can you live and say, oh, I'm with this person and the person can never make a mistake? There's something wrong with you. Sorry, trying to fix my computer and apparently it just shut down on me. So, let me be clear with y'all. Let me be clear with y'all. Okay? I'm one person. I don't take mess. And you will find this about me. Don't go on Facebook just 1 minute. The people can be on Facebook blasting. When Fahngon come there, then they start hacking. What are they be hacking for? Your big mouth that y'all can make. Let y'all know everything. When I get ready to deal with y'all, then y'all run. So the purpose of me being here on this podcast to talk to members of the Intelligentsia, which happens to be the most intelligent people in the country. That's why I don't fight for number. I talk to the most intelligent people who don't take party over country, who don't see a former president better than the whole country, who don't even see Unity Party, CDC. They are members of the Intelligentsia. They make sense of things. Alright? So here is why I'm here. I ask my question. Where is the PUL? Where is the Liberian National Police? Why am I asking the question? It's because you have an organization of over 4,000 people. And one young gentleman who don't seem to be rational, in my opinion, sits there and think that being elected by 100 persons out of 4,000 makes him strong. And that is why he is weak today. As an entity, we are part of the PUL. As a media person, whether you got me there with my membership form or not, I am a member of the PUL. But 100 people elected you, you're not doing your job. Why do I say so? Before I come to the Vice President comment, I want all of us, including myself, let's listen to someone who I see as my little brother. You will notice something about me. I will never come here to insult my small brothers. I will never come here to degrade them. All that thing, I will not do it. But I will correct them. I will correct them. This one, I think, is the biggest error of his career. Now, he's a big member of the PUL. Watch me, I'm going to push my chair back. I'm going to push this back a little. Okay? And I'm going to bring this because I want us to watch it together as I comment step by step. That's how I operate. All right? All of you, invite your friends. We are about to listen. He's a lawyer. He's a journalist. And he's the new mouthpiece of the CDC. So when he speaks, that we are letting him in. But I want to respond to him respectfully. In the Intelligentsia, we don't insult. No, we don't do it. We disagree with words. You hold your position, I hold my position, and members of the Intelligentsia decide. So here we are.
On George Weah.
Okay, let's start. Ready? Ready? Go.
So, they are scratch on George Weah. What are you thinking you're doing? So that people hear that something just passed by George Weah. And the people must believe that it is you people. That day, Joseph Boga government finished. So you just know it.
Comment number 1, you can see I stopped it right there. The day something just crashed on George Weah. And the people believe that somehow if a Boga government, Joseph Boga government finished. So you must just know it. So, it means that even if former President Weah go play football and lost in Plaga who injured Salisa Diba, or somebody just kicking from behind, and he go home, he don't say anything. And the next day he get up in the morning and say, somebody nearly broke a foot last night. The people who believe it cannot take action. My friend, the dog that can bite does not bark. But the day George Weah get injured or scratch get on him, and you get on the radio and make the people believe that Joseph Boga is scraping, then go ahead, do what you can do. So you can see what can happen when you do what you're not supposed to do. Let's continue.
When somebody has the followings of the people, you touch that man. Just a scratch on George Weah. I'm telling you it today. Yeah, I want it. That noise that Jeremiah Kun made, he had already increased his own security threat. But Jeremiah Kun saw the sample. Just for people to say, George, we are not able to come here in the Nima Kante because he not able to, he never showed Jeremiah Kun and this, that, I was saw, this, that, here, and there. George Weah say, I'm going for Prince Johnson burial. When George Weah entered in Nima, and so what happened there?
Again, we saw what happened there. Maybe your friends are watching the video and praising you, did not see what happened there. But LBS covered it and it's still there for historical purposes. Nothing happened there. Nothing. As a matter of fact, if anything happened there, as per the reportage, and I speak as the Director General of LBS, who sent my people out there and asked them what's going on, what do you have on the screen, and I watch it myself. What we saw happen there was he was parked at the entrance. He was parked there in the scorching heat for a long time. That's what we saw happen there. So do you have any other thing that you saw different happen? No. The people can say not a doggone thing, not a jink thing happen. So we cannot live with this bubble mentality that somehow you can brainwash people to believe the unforeseen, the seen, and even the imagined thought. You cannot brainwash people. Let's go to the next one.
You know, you're posing threat to your own government on a daily basis because you're focusing on we are. And the day you put more on we are, the how the security threats increasing. Jeremiah Kun, now the more you open, you generate yourself. So the day Jeremiah Kun, so gonna disrespect come and you come up, you just went and test one of we are security in retaliation. Jeremiah Kun, your own covenant lost in this country. You don't call end them, but look, wherever you are, you hire yourself in this country. I'm telling you.
You use my little brother as a mouthpiece. Listen to what he's saying. The first thing, Jeremiah Kun will not condescend to the level of touching one of George Weah's security. Because in the kingdom of reality, and in the big people government, not the children government that I was a part of, in the big people government, the space for one of George Weah's security, which is paid for by the state, those who are also members of the EPS, the idea that they will come into physical contact with Jeremiah Kun is a thought manufactured by a utopian. Let me repeat. The fact that Jeremiah Kun will come into a physical altercation with George Weah's security and EPS, paid by the taxpayers' money, can only be the thought of a utopian. The first thing, the EPS take orders from the executive director, and the day they fail, because they have George Weah, they will be recalled. Their guns will be taken, their badges will be taken, and their salaries will never be paid. And if they refuse, like Sam Gay did the first time, he'll do it again. He will declare them armed and dangerous. And yes, the government will go after them and disarm them. Take my word for it. Don't guess. Don't guess. So, don't sit on social media and yabby. The day you would Jeremiah Kun, now you're more there. The day you would test one of Georgia's security, that day will never come. Because they will never cross paths. They're not on the same level. And anytime Kun is going somewhere, the EPS officers assigned to former President Weah will have to obey the orders of their commander. Hear me and hear me well. So you're not talking to children. Let's continue. Come on, brother. Talk for me. Oh, don't come say you're going to sleep on me.
The security threat around you on a daily basis because of Weah is getting high. And you're hearing the noise in the streets. And you tell me to go by in Nimakande, you Jeremiah, go past there. And you just insulting Weah and you say Weah, come on, man. Go in the Nima County that you say you got all the votes. Go pass around there. Couple with your divisive and I.
Okay. You know, when these people talk, sometimes they don't listen to themselves. And you coming to go in the Nima County, go past there. Number one, wash my finger. That's his home. Number two, 2 times, 3 times elected. The 4th time, straight vice president. Number 3, this man just left Nimba County where he hosted the Energy Summit in Nimba. By the way, Mr. VP, please, our invoice, please pay our money. Thank you, VP. Your office people will sit down to pay that invoice money. We cover it on television and radio. He just left Nimba from the Energy Summit. The America just say he could not photo. He went there and he did what he had to do there. Why do we keep trying to brainwash people into violence when you know you don't even have what it takes to blow a mosquito off a window curtain? You don't have it. You're saying that every that mosquito biting you can fight. And you want to threaten a son of a great county and the most populated county in terms of our tribal demographics. Why? Ain't coming back on there? Go there and see something. What you would do to him there? Elected representative, elected senator, elected vice president. Their voting population alone was 307,000. It tells you people that were of voting age. Take 150,000 of them to be men. You will surrender to them in a heartbeat. Stop. Because it's not worth it. Let me listen to you again. I come into the PUL.
Women's discrimination politics that you're carrying there. How women are supposed to be this year. You carry that one in the country and go get a celebration there. They will welcome your good. Your own country, you go there. You go there. Your own security in your hand. You're threatening yourself by the day. The day, and I'm warning you again. The thing that you're seeing yourself. The day of scratch on George Weah. All that you're doing, so that people hear that something just passed by George Weah. And the people must believe that it is you people. That day, Joseph Boga government finished.
So, clearly you're listening from members of the Intelligentsia. He spoke in context. The day something just crashed George Weah, and the people believe that it is Joseph Boakai government. That day, Boakai government finished. Okay. Since you heard it from himself, I can only say to my little brother, tell Weah to scratch himself. And go tell the people that it was Joseph Boakai that scratched him. And let's see whether that day, Boakai government will be finished. At the time you will know what put water in Coconut. You know the thing they call Western region, Northern region, Southern region. Because that Eastern region now, I don't telling you. Because the thing you want push, the thing you're cooking, you in no sense where you're cooking. The whole southeast of Maryland, Grand Gile, River G, River Cess, Sino. Which one? Did I call Grand Gile and Maryland? Did I call Sino? Grand Crew, 7 counties. The adult voting population was 307,000. And the 2 men you're playing with, 7 counties, 307. 1 county, Nimba, 307. Every day, you want issue threat. You don't get him, but every day you're talking about boxing. Are your boy you box with? You don't get him, but every day you talk about boxing. Who will put you in the ring without him? Now, let's go back again to hear the threats again he will make. This one that will be coming up will be serious. Listen to it.
So you just know it. You just know it. You know these things. But you try it. Now, just the people that are showing you, or hint to the wise is quite sufficient. You're going to try it. You're not finished. Your whole life and everything depends on where. The day we are chooses to go disgruntled and say enough is enough. This one will not happy and marching. People will be wherever they are, they will follow. And we are saying today, it is what it is. And we are just need to come in the street and now say that there is marching and nobody should go home. We will all be there. I will be visiting you all over. And we are just trying that thing and forget it. Just because your government, for that day, your government will just end. You don't have this country.
There have been 8, according to my records. 8 attempts by you people to put people in the streets with the hope that the numbers will be large. And then President Ria will come outside. All 8 have neither produced 50 persons, or to say the most that happened when they took Carrasco, then 100. And I'm challenging y'all to say you remember the other protests we organized who were more than 100. I'm challenging y'all. You have tried 8 times. And the Liberian people know better. We are members of the Intelligentsia. The other men organized their own protest. And then he jumped on board and said, he went back, he will be back. Every single protest you've organized. Nobody. Because you should be talking about the 8 auditors that disappeared during your government. You should be talking about the 3 missing boys. You should be talking about the $100 million worth of drugs that they busted right in your port. You should be talking about the $40 million worth of drugs that they busted right in your port. You should be talking about the $30 million that you gave for the stimulus package that cannot be accounted for today. You should be talking about the $25 million mop-up exercise. Those are things you should be protesting for. You should be talking for the people money that you got illegally under a fake policy called harmonization. Something I deeply regret for supporting. That's what you should be supporting protest for. And you think after doing that to people that somehow if the first year the government cannot wave the magic wand, you should destroy the country? Huh? Really? Really? And then when people don't want to listen, you categorize them. And then you make these threats that are baseless and unfounded. And are somehow, that the day we are decided to camp us out, we are not coming outside and go play football on his son's birthday. We are caught his son's birthday cake and ate it, even though that was his son's birthday and his son was not here. Nobody touched him. We are went to his man's grave. People celebrated him. Nobody touched him. We are went to Prince Johnson's funeral. Nobody touched him. Oh, well, we are in share the man. Nobody touched him. Because, and I'm going to come to Jeremiah Kum's statement. Because if you worship a person as God, it is your religious rights. But to force everybody to accept him as a God is a careless mistake. Very careless mistake. And so let's hear you with the real threats to our country, for which I'm asking for the PUL and the Liberian National Police. Let's go.
I said you are citizen, but you are president by law. George Weah is a president by citizens' endorsement.
I want you to listen to that part. And I'm going to try to push the cursor back a little bit. And then you will understand why Jeremiah Kum made the statement he made. So let's go to the thought. Push it back. Push it back. Listen. You are president by law. But George Weah is the president of... No, we can only have one president. So listen and listen very well again. I'm not going to tell you. Listen and listen well.
We'll all be there. I will be visiting you all over. If we are just trying that thing and forget it. Just because your government, for that day, your government will just end.
Okay.
You don't have this country in your hand. I said you are citizen, but you are president by law.
Yeah.
George Weah is a president by citizens' endorsement.
Okay. Now,
we still legitimate.
You, Joseph Baga, you are president by law. Joshua is president by the citizens' endorsement. So we got one president by law and another president by citizens' endorsement. Is that what you are preaching around to all your people? And that's why they are behaving disrespectful. And that's why they are behaving in the manner and way in which they're behaving. Because they're president by your endorsement. When you speak like this, and you threaten people, and at the end of the day, you think that everyone should subscribe to it, let's listen to the threats you made to this country, to this government, and to the people of this country.
As a president, he may not have the powers to sign those agreements and contracts and so forth. But again, Jeremiah Kong, you put yourself at serious risk. That statement you made when you say, come on, man, you will feel the pinch of it.
Oh, okay.
The day you go out, some day Jeremiah Kong.
No. I'm going to carry it back because I want you all to hear it. Jeremiah Kong, that statement you made.
But again, Jeremiah Kong, you put yourself at serious risk. That statement you made when you say, come on, man, you will feel the pinch of it.
You hear the threat?
The day you go out, some day Jeremiah Kong, you will see what will happen to your convoy. Something will happen to you in this country. You will get scared.
Okay. I'm going to play it back because I want you to hear it.
We still legitimize him as a president. He may not have the powers to sign those.
We still legitimize him as a president. You heard it? We still legitimize him as the president.
The president. He may not have the powers to sign those agreements and contracts and so forth. But again, Jeremiah Kong, you put yourself at serious risk. That statement you made when you say, come on, man, you will feel the pinch of it. The day you go out, some day Jeremiah Kong, you will see what will happen to your convoy. Something that will happen to you in this country. You will get scared.
Okay.
You know you're nobody.
Okay, so I'm going to carry it back again.
For that day, your government will just end. You don't have this country in your hand. I said you are citizen, but you are president by law. George Weah is a president by citizens' endorsement.
Okay.
We still legitimize him as a president.
We still legitimize him. Okay.
Agreements and contracts and so forth. But again, Jeremiah Kong, you put yourself at serious risk. That statement you made when you say, come on, man, you will feel the pinch of it.
Yeah.
The day you go out, some day Jeremiah Kong, you will see what will happen to your convoy. Something that will happen to you in this country. You will get scared. You know you're nobody.
All right, so that ends the video. The legitimizing as president, we can only have one president. And that statement you made that we are as a common man, you will feel a pinch of it. The day your convoy comes, those are threats. Now, where is the goddamn PUL? Where is the PUL? But go and pick my little brother up now for making terroristic threats against the vice president of Liberia. Take him to the police station and you will hear the fools are saying it at PUL talking garbage. We have freedom of speech. This man who's talking right now, Abraham Gosson Weir, he talks every day on the radio. Nobody threatens him. The vice president does not threaten him. Nobody threatens him. The vice president says, he threatens him. He said, that statement you made that we are as a common man, you will feel the pinch of it. The day of convoy comes outside, blah, blah, blah. Now, no PUL. No PUL. You don't hear PUL say, we distance ourselves from the statement made by Abraham Gosson Weir, threatening the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia for his opinions expressed against the former. No. You don't hear them. But as soon they arrest him for making terroristic threats, you will hear all kind of garbage coming from the PUL. And that's why I'm asking, where is the PUL? Now, a certain vice president has been threatened. Gregory and the Liberian National Police. Where are you? Or they should pull the trigger first. Then somebody said, AB said it. Heavy gossip, we have said it. And they did nothing. Or you say we didn't take it serious. For me, I'm not going to any foreign embassy. Because the foreign embassies, they heard it. ECOWAS finished watching it, they've seen it, they heard it. AU not watch it, they heard it, they've seen it. It's a direct threat, not indirect threat. A direct threat. That statement you made, that we are is a common man, you will feel the pinch of it. So you want to talk, but the next man should not talk. You won't have opinions, but the next man should not have opinion. For me, by the now say I will feel a pin on the pin tablet second even help me again. I could just go now and trying to help myself. Because I want a pin loader a week. Okay? Now let's go back now to the statement that Jeremiah Kuhn made. Now you understand why Vice President Kuhn said President Weah is a common citizen. All of us choose our words differently. The truth of the matter is, President Weah is an ordinary citizen. Privilege to have so many bodyguards because he asked for it. Ask how many EPS officers President Sirleaf has. Could you go ask? When President Sirleaf came here, so now there are two guys. The one where I think driving and the one sitting in the front seat. At most, sometimes you will see two guys in one other car. That's it. The old man goes about her business. She not bother nobody. Nobody bothering her. You see her in the traffic, you wave, she wave. Because I don't think 8 auditors got lost. 3 little boys got lost. The sodomization, the exposure to drugs, a cartel kind of form of government, all that thing can make people travel with plenty of people. That's understandable. It is the responsibility of the state to provide security, but I'm not sure that much. So, President Weah is a former president. That's it. That's it. President Weah is not an official of government. And when that siren blow, President Weah better pull over. Pull over, pull over. Nah. Stop bragging. When that VP convoy is coming, President Weah must pull over. That is the law. We are playing that announcement on ERBC radio and television now. We pull over. We the ordinary citizen. But President Weah will pull over. When VP Kuhn arrived at a ceremony being attended by President Weah, and they say all guests must be seated by 10:30, President Weah must be seated at 10:30. Else, if they want to be stringent, after the VP enter, he will not enter or he cannot enter. What is wrong with you people? Everything that is civilized, y'all want to make it ancient and archaic. Why? Why? Again, the practices. When they introduced that vice president, the citizens stand up as a mark of respect. And that force. Jeremiah couldn't stood up for him, and it's time to stand up. You have to stand up in courtesy. In courtesy. So everything we try to make civilized and civil, if you like, y'all come with a small children government attitude again. And that's what we're facing. So, we are as president by citizen endorsement. If you were smart to see the drills conducted by the joint security in this country, you will not be preaching what you can't stand for. And let me be blunt. Don't lay your hands on a son of Nimba, neither a son of Lofa. My friend, you don't have enough children to join the other witchcraft. Yes, I will say it. You don't have enough children to join the other witchcraft. You get it. So start pushing. Okay? Start pushing. Respect the vice president. Respect the president. And understand that there is one president and one vice president. That's it. That's it. At a time. President, we are having a time. And that's it. To threaten a certain vice president because you're very close to the president, or threaten a nation because you're close to the former president, where is the PUL? Where is the Liberian National Police? And in case you want reference, all of you listen to me, listen and listen very well. Who remember the story of Manipaka Dumbo during the CDC time? Don't worry, I will pause for 30 seconds. Who remember the story of Manipaka Dumbo, who said, we'll go for AK-47? Now, all he said. Who remember that story? Uh-huh. Now you see it? Now you see it. Now you see it. Boy, quick, say you're crying so soon. Crying? Boy, quick, let me give you another parable. Anytime you see a rat sitting just 3 inches, or if you like 6 inches from a cat, talking and blasting and yelling at the cat, and you don't see that cat moving, my friend, know that beehole on that rat, and the cat know that beehole on the rat. Before the cat can make move, the rat will just trap right back in that hole. That's why you see the cat sitting there. So, boy, all that nonsense you're talking, nothing behind you. Nothing. You're too far away. The government finished. You walk away, you don't want to cry in the future, you forget. Oh, they want to take my job. They say, I got feeling, and are you? And are you? But this is there for you. You see what I tell you? Nothing. Could mean anything. Nothing. You ain't even got 150 men that can jump on the street and say they for you. Because the way you treated people, including myself, that's sitting down here. Everybody collected the money, and the family and then lady, you're still passing around begging for bread. You not forget? The other people ain't forget you. So nobody crying here. Nobody crying. The day you will fool yourself. By the time you will know whether there's a government in this country, there's a president who is the commander-in-chief of the armed. I'm going to say it again. There is a president who is the commander-in-chief of the armed, A-R-M-E-D, armed. Then put the other one to A, forces, not force, forces of Liberia. So you keep on. Nobody want to look at you straight in your face and tell you that the dog that bites does not bark. No joke in the mouth of a snake. Snake don't get joke in your mouth. Don't play there. Just because you see snail walking slow, don't mean you know where you're going. My picking, just slow down. The only reason why you calling that long thing you're running with snake is because you get hit. Hello? That long thing you see crawling, running on the ground, curving around the place. The only reason why you calling it snake is because you get hit. The day they call a hair from there like rope. Anytime you see snake, they tell a hair from there like rope. If you're traditional man, you understand what I'm saying. So stop. And to the PUL, no statement from you. But as soon as they pick up that man, we hear a statement from you. Okay? When Manipaga Dumont say the state got AK around, you arrested him. I was in the government, Allah. But this other man said the man will feed pin. And anywhere he come for coal, he threatened him on a very serious note. So you're by your we look at you. If you really understand how we're operating with you, we're playing a game of chess. You move your piece, I move my piece. You move my piece, you eat my piece, you must know where you're eating it with. Because I will trade a bishop for a queen. Don't try it. I will go for a night any day on the square. Don't try it. We're playing chess with you guys. And you guys are not smart enough. I'm just saying. Okay? So this game is over. God bless us all. God save our state. And God give us the peace that we pray for every day. This government will last for 6 years. Any attempt to castle, make sure you do it behind the wall. And a great wall too. Not a small wall. It should be even stronger than the wall of China. If not, you will be playing around a powerful dam. And you don't want to know when the floodgates open. God bless you.